brother or a sister self-destruct because of alcoholism or drugs is a heartbreaking experience.
Yeah, our guest today has lost one brother to the disease and has another battling the bottle right now. Please welcome back Pat Olson.
We also have addiction psychiatrist Dr. Petros Lavonis, and joining us now is psychologist Dr. Robin Kerner. Doctor, here's the question that I have, and I mentioned I have a friend who's going through this right now. She says she doesn't know, her brother is in jail right now. He got busted for drugs. I mean, he's, been in and out of rehab. She's paid for everything, bailed him out. She's like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do this anymore. She does very well. Financially, she can do it, but she just can't. When does she know that she's being supportive yet not selfish?
Well, given what Petros was saying earlier, it's about boundaries. We have financial boundaries. How much money is she going to be willing to spend? And when is it going to take too much of a toll on her or her own family? Is she going to go into the poorhouse, bailing him out of jail? And in general, the rule of thumb is if it's paying for something that's going to support recovery, we usually encourage that. But if it's something that's going to be more enabling and encourage the cycle of using and alcoholism, that's not a good boundary.
Pat, did you drive Steve and Ted to rehab or anything like that?
I did other things. I picked up my older brother once when he got stopped for drinking. I did give my younger brother money for rehab once.
And that's okay?
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah, some colleagues may disagree about that, but I fully support it as well. Anything that promotes recovery is okay.
I think a lot of people, though, say, okay, we're helping them go to rehab, but then they bail out. And then they go back, and they bail out. Well, what do you do when that happens?
It's a chronic relapsing illness. People will need several rounds of treatment before they can actually achieve a recovery. Think about smoking, how hard it is to quit smoking.
Sure.
Takes several efforts.
Well, Pat said that she didn't even know about alcoholism.
Right.
You got to educate yourself,
exactly.
right?
Education is really important for the sober sibling and friends or family members. And there's a lot of education and support out there. You talked about the shame and the guilt, and it's a very lonely experience. So groups can be helpful. Talking. I'm a psychologist, so I'm big on therapy.
Why don't you just cut them loose? Why don't you just say, that's it?
There may be a time when you actually will have to do that, as hard as it sounds.
What do they have to do to make you do that?
You have to check yourself. It's not something, whatever they have to do is how much you can take. You have to know yourself and how much you can offer financially and logistically and emotionally. And that will tell you.
You're right, Robin. She said that she was helpless, guilty, ashamed. She sounds like the alcoholic. The alcohol's doing damage to her. The best of luck to you. Thank you for writing this book. So many families going through it.
We're going to continue this discussion on our website, mnjshow.com, for more on sober siblings, so just check that out.
Yeah.